Hello everyone, my name is Gerald. Welcome to Studio Ploy. Today's makeover is going to be very special as we are going to redesign our very own bedroom. Because of your love and support to this channel, our community is slowly but surely growing that this unit, which is originally intended as our tiny home, will now be converted as our home office. It has to adapt to our recent lifestyle, and that includes Studio Ploy to the equation. We now have a lot of stuff that the whole unit is exploding that we needed to address as soon as possible. If you remember, this is our first ever makeover project on this channel back in 2020, and this is how it looks now. The original theme for the space was Scandi-industrial, but this time we are going for an eclectic style with hints of each and every design style that I love. This project is going to be done by phase kasi kung hindi, ubos ang budget natin. So for the first phase, we are going to redo this tiny bedroom, and I partnered with one of the best in the industry. I'm so excited, so without further ado, join me as we start this makeover by purchasing our new paint all the way to Alabang. I wanted to test out a different brand of paint for our home office, so I decided to check out a paint studio in Alabang. This was after I've done some errands in Makati. At around 4 or 5 p.m., I took the chance in visiting this paint studio who exclusively sells Benjamin Moore. It's almost rush hour this time that I decided to take the Skyway to avoid heavy traffic, and fortunately arrived at around 4:40 p.m. 20 minutes left before the store closes. I decided to get 2 samples for future projects and a gallon of one of their best sellers for our home office. We have a toddler at home who loves art and treats this wall as her canvas. We came to an agreement to use an actual canvas, so it's safe to repaint this wall now, hopefully. With our bed, I actually like the bed aesthetic aside from it being affordable, but I already knew this would happen because the bed frames under support and the way the vertical slats on the headboard are attached were a bit flimsy, but it already served its purpose as our temporary bed for over 3 years. Before repainting, we have to clear up the space, starting from the removal of this framed artworks, then proceed on dismantling the mattress and the bed frame. I actually did 2 repairs already for this frame, replacing the rod and the center support underneath. Funny thing is that those boxes under the bed actually supported the frame from breaking. It took us a day to finish this, plus reorganizing our stuff and cleaning up the whole bedroom, plus prepping the wall surface for repainting. For our paint color, because of the unit size and for the very simple reason that I still love white, I chose Chantilly lace and satin finish as our new paint. By the way, we are still keeping those cement finish wall as our accent. It took me 2 coats to cover the markings on the wall, but I went on doing full 3 coats just to make sure. The paint coverage is really good that a gallon was actually enough to cover the whole of this 24 square meter unit, minus the 2 walls previously covered with cement finish. I managed to keep the original glossy white paint of this unit from when it was turned over and when I made over this unit back in 2020, since it looked okay with the cement finish back then. But if you notice though, it already faded out and turned a bit yellowish from since it was newly painted. I hope this new paint would retain its color longer than the usual, as I love how the warm light reflects to it. This was at the back of our wardrobe that I needed to move to clear out and also to have those fresh new paint. The original curtains only covers the window area, but this time I will be extending it all the way to cover this entire wall to make the space look bigger and make it look seamless, also covering the AC when not in use. If you also notice, I installed the rod as high as possible with only a few millimeters away from the beam to again create this effect that the space is high ceiling. I have to also have the curtains altered as its height is only 83 inches, less than an inch from the standard length of 84. This marble finish drop light was originally intended for a different project, but I can't seem to find a new light fixture that would look perfect for our bedroom's home office. So I tested out if it would fit the bedroom's dimension, and luckily the size fits the space, and I like how it looked as it will go with our marble side table that I got for the space. With the height of the drop light, I would normally do between 6 to 7 feet from floor to the bottom part of the light fixture, but you also have to consider the fixture's width or diameter. A space as tiny as this should have smaller width as compared to the bigger ones. Then some final adjustments on its height before securing it. January 24 Tuesday morning was when our bed and mattress plus foam pillows arrived. Shout out to Kuya Carlos na napakabait na siyang nag-deliver ng Emma set natin. I got the diamond bundle in queen, which is a signature bed and a diamond hybrid mattress. The box bed comes in 2 packages, and what I instantly noticed is that the instructions were very easy to follow, so as anyone can easily assemble it. I excitedly started unboxing and laying out all the parts as shown in the instructions, except for the wooden slats as it would eat up my working space due to the size of this bedroom. I have been assembling a lot of bed frame from when I first started Studio Ploy, and this one's really look and feel sturdy. The rods and the under support are solid made of metal. After placing all the parts, I started assembling the under part metal rods, taking note of the arrows forming a cross, then flipped out the attached legs and tightened the screws. The next step is to attach the legs onto the metal rods and the legs on both ends, securing both with screws. This time, I am already working on the sideboards, attaching the slats connectors. I went on doing this on all 4 corners, and after which hanging them onto the metal brackets. You just have to make sure that the frames and the metal rods are properly tightened. Due to the limited working space, I went on installing the headboard first instead of the wooden slats, as this would give me enough room to work on the headboard comfortably. The headboard has to be attached to 2 metal legs, which are also attached to the frame. This one's really fun to install. Those clicking sound of the fasteners were really satisfying that I enjoyed installing this wooden slats, which would make us our mattress support. Another feature that I love about this Emma bed frame are the black cover on the headboard and this protective cover for the slats that it creates this clean and minimalist look. And finally, to complete the setup is placing this queen diamond hybrid mattress on the box bed. I love that it comes with a cutter, a very small detail but very important as it gives you this impression that the bed was carefully designed and that even up to the smallest of details were carefully thought of. I also love how it looked, that it's very versatile when it comes to its aesthetic and colorway, that it can match a lot of design style even with the eclectic style that we're creating for this bedroom. One very important requirement for a mattress is really its quality and the comfort that it provides, and I must say, using this diamond mattress for over a week now has made a lot of difference with our sleep. Thanks to the diamond degree technology on this mattress, as it ables to help you achieve optimal sleep temperature to reach the deep sleep phase in record time. You can also treat yourself to a world-class sleep with 10% off using our code STUDIOPLOY10 and learn more about Emma with the link in the description box. Emma has free nationwide delivery for all products and a 100-day money-back guarantee for the Diamond Hybrid mattress. If you end up not liking the mattress, Emma will pick it up from your house for free and get a full refund. For our first DIY, I am creating a braided black rope to make as an accent and enhance the look of our native baskets. My initial idea was a tan black leather, but I couldn't find one. I tried placing one and it actually looked good, looking matte in finish when placed above the wardrobe. I really wanted a brown painting for the space, and going into creating this artwork, I don't have any direction, but I love how it turned out. Our last DIY for this makeover is this vase that I got from the Pitan Arcade. I love the color of the vase and had it reserved for other project, but since I couldn't find the right one for this project, I came up with an idea to upcycle and change its color and texture with paint. Used this technique before, adding in a little baking soda to the paint to create texture. I covered it with 3 coats of the mixture, but leaving most of the inner part untouched, with only an inch from the lip of the vase being painted. It will be covered anyway once we place some plants or flowers to it. I had to dry it for a few hours before removing the tape to prepare it for the final step. This mixture was created out of 3 acrylic paints with 90% mostly water. Next is we are going to apply this to the vase using wipes. I waited for each and every coat to dry before reapplying until I'm able to achieve the desired look. My idea for this vase is for its texture to look more like a lighter sandstone finish. Starting off our styling with the replacement of our wardrobe hardware to update its look and for it to tie in with all the other pieces and accessories. I got this hardware which took weeks to arrive from overseas. For the window treatment, I got Hilja as our underlining and I believe Merite as our darkening curtains. The braided black rope was to give our basket a customized look, as I find it too plain and common. I originally wanted to have leather for this. Then this 30 by 40 inch acrylic painting that up to this moment still untitled. I might probably ask for my subscribers' help to name this piece. For our bed, my initial color choice was on gray brown, but I couldn't find one, so I went for this gray beige. Unpacking it, I was already a little worried and my hunch was actually right that it doesn't look cohesive. Hindi siya bumagay with all the other pieces in the bedroom that last minute at around 9:15 p.m. I rushed to the nearest mall to look for options. I was thinking of white as our last option in case we couldn't find one, though I was determined to look for something different for the space. I kept looking until I found a set in stripes and I imagined a different vibe altogether, and with this, I might replace a major piece or two from what we already have. I have been looking for a comfortable pillow since last year, and this Emma foam pillow ticks all the boxes. Early last year, I was diagnosed with allergic rhinitis after having my worst skin asthma, and I would wake up at the middle of the night with stuffy nose. This one is what I'm looking for, as it's height adjustable and helps relieve discomfort. You may also rearrange or remove 3 different layers to adjust its softness and height. Plus, it's perfect for all sleeping positions and preferences. And also easy to clean with a removable and washable cover. Moving on with our styling, I have been keeping this rug since last year when I started planning for the redesign of this unit, and I got this from VHome on IG. Around this time, Valentine's was few days away, so I happily spent a little on fresh flowers with some eucalyptus leaves to liven up the space together with the vase that we upcycled. It actually looked beautiful, both flowers or just in itself as a decor. With our lamp, I immediately decided to get this even if I don't have a specific space yet back then, as I find it really beautiful. I got this, by the way, from Lucendi. Last minute before filming, I decided to create another artwork. I got a mixed feedback from the last one, so I created another 30 by 40 inch acrylic on canvas with the title Forever Sunshine. I hope you guys enjoy this whole journey of redesigning Studio Ploy's home office, the bedroom part 1, and would love to hear your feedback in the comment section. And finally, here's the reveal. As one may expect, a quality mattress is vital for a good sleep, but it does much more than just that. It reduces stress and anxiety, benefits mind and body, and improves our overall life quality. The way we sleep is essential for the human body, so is the sleeping surface. In order to protect our back, a perfect sleeping surface promises a good posture when we sleep. A right mattress can make all the difference between a sound sleep and a sleepless night. It should offer a perfect balance of comfort and support, keeping the natural spinal alignment and body posture in place, thus significantly enhancing the quality of sleep and overall health. This is all possible now with all the technology having both aesthetic and function, and I personally love having all this with Emma Sleep. You can also have yours with an additional 10% discount if you use our code STUDIOPLOY10. I will put the link on the description for easy reference. I would like to thank Emma for providing us the best quality bed and mattress as we jumpstart this new chapter of Studio Ploy Makeovers. And to everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon for the next one.
Wag yan! Jump, jump, jump! Jump! Jump!